comes for you.
What you gonna do
When it ain't nowhere to hide.
when judgment comes for you?
Cause it's gonna come for you.
Looking at for wallet, easy see something Charlie. Little boo guy's got him, and I'm gonna miss everybody. I don't roll with flows like eggs. Looked at a wild flag and playing for dust, and they play too deep for
Hey guys, welcome to Fuckcast 25.
25.
It's a quarter of a century.
Man alive. 25.
25 man alive. Is that funny or not funny?
I don't know. My parents used to say man alive like
Oh, like old people say, man
Yeah.
alive.
man alive.
I've heard
25.
that- The first time I heard that was on that Japanese game show, MXC.
Oh,
They
yeah?
kept saying man alive, and I thought it was
Man
just-
alive. That's just an expression.
Yeah, but for a while I thought it was a shitty translation. So I thought it was funny not because it was
the
an
player
actual,
has not died in this competition.
yeah, like man alive. And then I figured out like a couple years later that it was actually a saying from America, so I felt stupid. But anyhow, so the topics this week are I think it's
We're just going to let's dive right in. Music and go. We're talking
Music
about
and go.
music, people.
We're
Topic
starting with
number 1 is
music?
music.
What about music?
Dude,
Is there
music
anything is there
I
anything
think,
about
I think
music?
we want to talk about generalities of music. We don't want to focus on if we said country music like that we could go off on that too. But
We
I
don't
think
want-
we should talk about just music as a whole, like
So
what
we're not-
music does.
So the Fuckass is not like associating itself with any music genre. Like there's like rock stations and shit like that we would
I
be
think-
host on.
Yeah,
What
I think
station
if we were had a like our dream host, like if we could, I don't think a country western
gonna
song
cut it?
I don't think it.
You don't
we
wanna-
could-
you don't
We
wanna
could
be
do
a-
ours with. We could just talk about more like country things, like man. All right, topics for tonight are
Topics for
or
tonight
like
are
trailer
trailers.
tractors
Trailers.
and lawnmowers.
I know we talked about trailers last night, but I think we should talk about trailers some more because there's a lot of
Wait,
important
hey,
trailer shit.
it's a weekly thing. Is the topic of the week is the sheep topic. Good ways to like
User
woo your
suggestions.
sheep.
All the
Yeah.
user suggestions are like, fucking, hey, talk about my horse and it's got a gimp leg this week. Let's talk about that.
We had to kill our pig and make bacon out of him.
Yep.
He was a prize winning
So,
pig.
I'm pretty sure. So what it means is I'm pretty sure we have to be on a rock station because we're talking.
I think
pretty
we'd have to
loose.
be a rock station.
We could, we could be on XM. You want us to be? You want me?
I
to
think
be on
like
XM?
I think like I don't want to be like associated with like Creed and stuff like that. Like if it was like a pop station, because you have to play like One Direction and Carly Rae Jepsen and all that stupid.
So
shit.
you would not take the job because of the
I
music?
wouldn't be like I don't know if like a pop station.
No, dude, we're a talk show. Like we just fucking talk in the morning for like an hour, and then what happens for the rest of the day, no one gives a fuck about. Like people
Right.
just tune in for the talk show.
Yeah, like they it's on their way to work or something like that.
Like who actually listens to the music on radio stations? Is that actually a thing? When you're driving around.
I think if you want to listen, what do you mean your genre?
I just,
You make it seem like I'm 20 years older than you. Like, well, your genre, like your age range.
I'm sure everyone's.
What would a
thinks
55-year-old man think of this?
everyone's like, what?
I'm
Did
29, people.
Did McKay just ask if people actually listen to radio
What, you
stations
mean,
in their car?
you like a year and a half before you?
Oh, that's it. That's how old you are.
I don't know.
Compared to
Am
me?
I like a year and a half older than you?
I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
20. I'm 27.
I don't want to do math.
We don't want to tell our age.
Yeah. I'm 29.
22.
I don't care.
I'm 22.
All right. So, music as a general,
Dude,
I think that we
We
should.
haven't even talked about it.
I think we should be on a rock station. I think that would be our if you could translate someone's rock genre just by looking at them, I think we would fit the rock.
Oh, I thought our looks had nothing to do with how rock we were because we don't
Well, it
put
wouldn't be
off
country-
rock.
It wouldn't be country.
It wouldn't be country, but it wouldn't be rock. Be like casual Christian or something like that.
Casual Christian.
Dude, I don't wear anything fancy, and you wear kind of nice clothes, so it says you have money. You know what I mean? So like we'd be on like a smooth jazz station or something like that.
Ooh, okay. I
But
could do that.
I'm
With
saying-
the ladies' topics, they
No,
listen
no.
to smooth jazz while they're trying to get it on.
I'm saying that sounds nice, but I'm saying for the looks, not what we actually talk about. You're like, oh, if someone looked at us, we'd be a rock station. I'm like, no, that's incorrect. But if
Or
they
you could
heard
say
us-
rock band. Like if you and I were taking pictures at a park or something like that, it was just you, me, and then like maybe someone else who looked kind
you
of
think
like
we
us.
look like a rock band?
I think we'd look more like a rock band.
I think we look like the IT department. So it's all a picture of us.
Did
like
you say
saying-
Christian gospel for the first one? If we were all like, if there was me and you, we were in a park, and people were like, "What are you taking a picture for?" And we're like, "Oh, we're in a band." And they said, "Well, what kind of music do you play?" And we go, "Well, what kind of music do you think we play?"
well, first
and they
they
would
would-
go, "You look like blank."
You look
I think
like
we'd look
blank.
more like a rock, like an alternative, like a rock station.
Oh, see, well, you have a more self-confidence about our group as a whole. I'm
You're
not
saying
very-
that you have no confidence.
No,
and
no.
people think we're a gospel choir group.
I think we're opposite. You have confidence in the looks of the group, but not like the content. And I have confidence in the content of our station, like our show. but I don't have confidence in the looks. So if you just hold on to the you watch out for the looks, I'll
You're
watch out
saying
for the
you're going to be the
content.
brains and I'm going to be the brawn?
Pretty
Or-
much. Pretty much.
I think I can handle that.
of the group persona. Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna make the business decisions, and I'm just gonna make the.
Well, you're gonna look good and get
I'm
all
gonna
the
make
ladies.
I'm gonna get the. You want me to go to the tabloids? I could do some kind of scandal.
who do you gotta fuck to get in the tabloids? What's the
What about dude? I got a good one. Like a local celebrity, like to get the tabloids in Phoenix.
as Evan or as like the lead
No,
singer
as-
of our
as
fucking
the
Christian
lead singer of our
Christian
band.
co-
Like, how do I like? Yeah,
Oh.
I'm like a badass rock star. You
Who
know
do
what I
you-
do? It'd be like
It depends how famous you are.
No, it wouldn't be like Britney Spears because she doesn't live in Phoenix. It'd have to be like Mark Mitsubishi's daughter.
Mark Mitsubishi's daughter.
You know, like
what the
he's got
fuck?
he's got like a dealership. You
That's
see him
like
on TV and stuff.
You mean
all
the
the time.
tabloids of Tempe or the tabloids of fucking the world? I thought you meant like
No,
overall.
not the world. I mean, yeah, obviously in Phoenix, Arizona, we're not going to be like.
I was like, no one in New York is gonna give a fuck if you
Well, maybe it
fuck
should no. It,
Mark
maybe it should-
Mitsubishi's daughter.
No, just for the Fuckcast, like to get off the ground in Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
If you and I were trying to make our like band work, or if we were trying to make the Fuckcast work, you're saying you're the brains of the operation. I'd say I'm the brawn. I got to get out there in the tabloids, get people looking at the face, you know,
Oh, I
make
thought
sure
you-
they can see what I'm working with, and come in and be like, oh, I've got to listen to what he says now on his podcast.
That sounds like too many responsibilities for you.
You think so?
I don't think you just what can you be if I'm the brains and you can't be the brawn? What does that make you?
Whoa! I never thought that was an option.
If there's brains and brawn, then what the fuck is the last one? Like what?
If we were to have 3 people, what would they do?
Yeah, are they the looks?
I think 2 brains are better than 1.
In what situation? Not in the fuckcast.
No,
'Cause we
you
don't
could-
have.
You know, I think 2 brains together could also help manipulate the one to coming up with even better ideas as
Oh.
to how to get the other one in tabloid magazines and what kind of scandals.
So I don't think if you fucked Mark Mitsubishi's daughter that you would get in the tabloids. I think you'd have to fuck like a local you would have to do something with
someone
Sheriff
one of the
Arpaio.
what it was one of the news anchors for Channel 3.
Maybe, but
Like,
I think
you
someone
listen to every single day, and your whole world just shocked because she's now in this scandal. They're like, there's naked pictures
maybe
of her out there.
that might blow up with like the older crowd, but like if you would have to fuck like Joe Arpaio or something like that, like not his daughter, like fuck him, and then I think that would put you in the tabloids. Like they found out
that
he
would
was.
definitely
they
put
found out-
anyone in the tabloids.
They found out old Joe was fucking gay, and then he was fucking Evan Romine. That way you would get into the. You might not even. That might not even be local, bro. Like what I just came up with. If Sheriff Joe here, who's one of the most hated sheriffs, fucked you, you would go national. That would
Dude,
get you national.
I think I still kind of want to retain the persona that I'm a straight man, and I'm available, ladies. I don't want people to think about the show for the wrong
This
reasons.
is a
I don't want people to get the
hypothetical-
wrong signal.
This is a hypothetical homophobic situation.
Okay.
Right? That was hard to say.
Saying if I fuck Sheriff Joe Arpaio,
That you'll be like on the front of TMZ and shit like that. Like you'll be top story.
oh yeah,
for
yeah,
the
no,
day.
yeah, definitely.
Not just Phoenix, like the nation.
Yeah, I think the world knows Sheriff Joe Arpaio. I think
Yeah. So, like, are you gonna do that?
no, and I really think we should talk more about music than Sheriff
You would-
Joe Arpaio.
You would do it for the band. We're talking about music. This is for the band. Like we need. You're the fucking brawn. You're the looks. We need you to go do something for our Christian gospel band.
How certain are you that the band's gonna tank unless I have a scandal where I fuck a sheriff in the ass?
I'm fairly certain.
You're saying that
I'm
you
just
don't
gonna
have.
pimp you out.
I think that's a kind of a point you get in your life where you go, listen, guys, we are all out of plans. The fundraiser didn't work. We tried having a car wash that didn't work. The only thing there's possibly left for us to do to try a little bit harder is to have Evan
go gay
go
for
gay
a night.
for Sheriff Joe Pyle and
For a
come up
night.
in a tabloid
Yeah.
magazine. There's no other way the band could ever make money and survive.
We tried a Kickstarter. We tried, a loan. We tried to fucking sell all our cars and get a bus or something. This is the last option. You got to fuck Joe Arpaio, and then we're fucking. And then
And
we're
if people
famous.
will donate us money, and I could say he was abusing me sexually.
You're gonna.
Not that
oh,
not that I
shit.
seduced
You
Sheriff
just-
Joe, that he abused me, and then we could get
You
people
turn-
that would give us donations.
Yeah, but you just turned this into a trial. we don't want to ruin your life. You just turned this into a trial that is going to defame the
Well, listen,
Fuckcast. We
listen.
don't want to be involved with
Listen,
a rape
this is
trial.
a perfect example of you being the brains and looking out for shit like that, and me just not going off and running and doing whatever.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
That's why you got to fuck him for one night, because I've got our best interests at hand. Okay.
but
don't
wanna,
gotta worry about it,
You don't want
baby.
to ruin everyone's life and like your kids' lives.
You don't want to worry about it, baby. Just do it.
All right.
So have we talked about music at all?
Do you ever do that? Like walk down the street and see someone and be like, what kind of band they'd be in? Like, That'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it?
Well,
Like,
the
all right,
ones
that
that are
lady looks like she'd be
recognizable.
singing disco, or
Yeah.
this guy looks like he's, should be like Anthony Kiedis from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Fucking metal or like metal, like people wearing black and shit.
Yeah.
You got Jankos on still or something like that. Is that your best metalhead? Hello, Phoenix. Is that how we started the Christian gospel song?
The Fuckcast.
Fuckcast.
Yeah, I think would be awesome. No, I
We
think
need a solo.
I can probably, like you could maybe not list off, but like I could be walking down the street, and if you and I said like, if we we're sitting at a coffee shop or something like that, people watch, we could play a game where we go, okay, what kind of band are they in? I think that'd be kind of fun.
You want to do that?
I do.
Okay. Next time we go to a restaurant, you and me are going to be pretty gay and be like, "What kind of band?"
We're gonna
do you
sit
think
on the
he's
same
in?"
side of the booth, so we can each see everything we're talking about. Where we have to sit on the same side like we're lovers.
Yeah. So you're gonna cheat on me you're gonna cheat on Joe or Pyro with me, fucking at a restaurant playing. That was your two's game, all right. Your two game was guess what band they're in, and now you're like breaking his heart by playing it with me.
Oh man, don't make me feel bad for Sheriff Joe. He's an evil man.
All right. I don't feel bad. Fuck that guy.
All right, if Sheriff Joe was in a band, what kind of music would he play? I would say
Oh,
he'd be
shit.
like the smooth
Like-
jazz.
He'd have to be
Like
like
if he had a saxophone or like a clarinet or something like that, dressed up in a suit, Sheriff Joe. He'd be
I
pretty
think-
classy.
I think he'd interruption.
Interruption.
Jesus Christ.
Interruption. Flag on the field.
All right. I don't like when people interrupt. I'm too paranoid because we're high, and like when people interrupt, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I think we recover well, which we're about to do. but like I don't know what fucking band Sheriff or Pyro would be in. Like that's a good question.
I
like,
could see him in a nice suit, like singing some smooth jazzy stuff,
smooth jazzy. Is
Yeah.
it just smooth?
Or
jazz
you know
smooth
what? I bet
jazzy?
Sheriff Joe would be like a old timey country western singer.
Old timey. I just
Because he's
kinda-
like the sheriff, like the sheriff's in town, like an old west.
I picture him playing like piano. I don't know why.
What if he was like an
Just big
old timey
fat guy.
piano man and like a piano man in like a brothel? Like someone like makes a gunshot or something like that, and he stops, and you're like, piano player, stop playing that song.
Oh man.
Yeah, he'd be like an old piano player.
So
I feel like I would be in like an electronic band. I feel
you
like
would be in an
I feel like I
electronic
look like
band?
someone be. Actually, I don't really look very cool.
I think people would think I was like a.
People probably think I'm like a dorky, nerdy electronic music
I
person.
think people would think I'm in a grunge band. Just kind of like wearing a like I don't know. I wear flip flops and fucking.
I was gonna say like an Eminem vibe.
Eminem.
Marshall
me-
Mathers.
You give me Marshall Mathers fucking.
Yeah, dude. I feel like you could be like if you walked around with like a posse or something
Oh
like
my
that. People were
God.
like, "Holy shit, this guy's like the white." He's like the white Dr. Dre. And he's like the best. He's like the next best white rapper.
The white Dr. Dre. Well, who's the best rapper right now? So I'd be the white, not Dr.
I don't
Dre.
know. It's definitely
I
not
don't
Dr.
know.
Dre right
Yeah.
now.
I'd be like the white fucking Lil Wayne or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Is it or Kanye? Be
Yeah.
like the white Kanye.
Kanye Wayne.
Kanye Wayne. Isn't that like Macklemore?
Oh, Macklemore. He's moving up the charts.
Oh,
I think he's
you're like this is the next Eminem because he's fucking Eminem's got to that status where every white kid now that ever raps is this is the next Eminem.
Well,
You
do you
know
think that's probably like before they had like rap music, The first person to have rap music, like, oh, that's just like so and so, and he just keeps doing it over and over and over again.
So who's the first fucking famous rapper?
Who was it first? Was it like Run DMC and
I
stuff,
don't
or was it
know.
before that?
I think we're too young to fucking know like the history of
I
rap.
wasn't into the hip hop scene in the 80s.
You were a toddler.
I was
You hadn't gotten into it yet.
I was still trying to figure out which hole the circle goes into and which one the square goes into.
You were still trying to figure out fucking how to walk and shit like that.
I think by the time rap was into its good, like, first couple of years, I was like learning how to ride a bicycle.
you were.
So I wasn't exactly like, if I was like my age now in the 80s and I had that knowledge of the rappers and like who had the best style and who was the best underground and stuff like that, it'd be a different story. But right now, I'm going to say I don't know a whole lot about the 80s rap
Like,
scene.
For us, I guess the first famous rappers for us are like Tupac and like Biggie Smalls. Like,
Yeah, I think that's like when you get in that age where, I remember listening to like, what was it called?
Bone Thugs and Harmony for me.
Bone Thugs and Harmony, that's what I was thinking of, yeah.
See, we're on the same age.
Yeah, and then
it's
like, I remember...
Take me to the crossroads. That fucking song. Did I sing it perfectly? Is that why you're laughing? Because like,
Yeah.
you're so
Oh.
happy.
And I'm gonna miss everybody. I'm gonna miss everybody. See you at the crossroads.
The crossroads.
I love that song.
Oh, we just busted out.
Dude,
the
we should play that
Crossroads.
as the intro song.
Oh
And
shit!
people will be
All
like,
right.
"Why the fuck are they singing about this song?"
That'll be funny for them.
Yeah,
That's the song.
we'll go back to it. Crossroads, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Starting with two songs from like we got started hip hop last time, or what is Seal considered? Like we're
Seal's
starting.
like, dude, Seal's jazzy.
So now we can branch out to a hip hop station because now we're playing.
Oh, we've crossed the border with
We're
the race
playing,
card.
We're playing black people music
Oh wow, is
It's
that going to be our
Seal- no.
demographic?
because we're playing like hip hop and shit like that.
I'd be okay if like, dude, if we started hearing that like it was only black people that listen to the show, like white people
Like-
are always like it's all right, but black people for some reason just like
Just click with
fucking
us?
click with us and love it.
Well,
Wouldn't that be awesome?
We're not racist. We're cool. You
no,
know what I mean?
of
Like,
course we're cool.
we're dope.
Yeah.
We're down. I smoke pot.
right?
Okay.
Black people are cool with that.
Yeah, so I think we'd be cool on a fucking hip hop station.
Dude, but I think that if we were like a hip hop station and that was like our thing, then I think that'd be I think we'd be pretty successful.
so what?
I wouldn't change though. I'd be like, listen, you can have me on your hip hop station, but I'm gonna talk the same. I'm not gonna say dog, and I'm not gonna change my.
Oh, we
ways.
don't have to get slang. Like the
Yeah.
hip hop station's like, we love your show, the Fuckcast. You guys are great.
If you could just
Christian
urban it up a
gospel-
little bit,
Christian gospel's not working out for you. Come to this station. You know what I mean?
you need to sound a little rougher. Evan, could you do like a Batman
Gangster.
voice?
Yeah,
Evan,
do
do
it.
like a Batman voice.
Why would you do a Batman voice on a hip hop station?
I don't know.
That makes no
It's
sense.
a little deeper, a little bit more growly
Yeah.
instead of like this high pitched weenie, like wheezy,
We'd
noisy,
have to talk more like
dork.
We'd have to talk like gangster, like, yo, what up? Fuck you, bitch. Something like that. Fuck you, bitches. Welcome to the Fuckcast.
Dude, you look just like a rapper right now. The next Marshall Mathers.
Welcome to Fuckcast 25, bitches. My name's McKay. I'm here with fucking my main man, fucking Evan Roll Mine. Drop it on their ass.
What's
Evan,
up?
drop it.
What's up, everyone, black person out there? Oh man, I'm just playing. Y'all know what I meant.
Are we being racist or funny right now?
I think
no
we're being
idea.
funny.
I'm
Plus,
just gonna
dude,
go
honestly,
with
who's gonna get offended? The black people don't listen to this show, anyways. Who are we trying to kid?
it. Black people use the internet. They can
Yeah,
click
but
on it.
I think they'd probably listen to me like Fuckcast, and there's a picture of like a girl sucking on a hot dog. You'd be like, man, check out this shit.
Sucking on a hot
Fuck
dog.
this shit.
Fuck this shit.
I don't give a shit.
That's the end of fucking Fuckcast 25. Now back to the normal white one.
Yeah.
All right. So are we done with fucking music?
I think we could talk all day long about music.
Well,
we could have a
'cause
separate
you just-
podcast just for music because there's so much to think about.
Well, what you
How
said.
do people engineer music? You know, how do people make music?
Dude.
I'm not musically inclined, so I don't know how you.
Yeah.
How could you write a
Well,
song?
that's what I'm saying. There's so many topics, and that's why you said you said the topic would be music, and I said, are you sure? Like more specific, you know? You're like, let's just go on it, and that's what we did. I have no idea what we talked about with music. For
we
the
ended
last
up at fucking Sheriff Joe, Ohio.
we ended up fucking sheriff. I can't
God
even
damn
say
it,
that.
Sheriff
Sheriff,
Joe.
and we fucking ended up talking about black people a lot.
Yeah. Well, we should probably go ahead and skip to the next topic then. I think because
Yeah,
I
before
think
we
we
get
discovered we
arrested.
can definitely talk about this
Jesus.
another time.
Jesus.
All right, number 2,
You said
booty call.
booty calls.
Booty calls.
We never talked about booty calls.
No, we've never talked about booty calls. I don't think.
Okay, well, let's talk about booty calls then.
Let's do it.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I want you to be honest. Have you been involved in a booty call before?
White rapper again. Have you ever been involved in a booty call?
Yo, you ever been involved in a booty call?
Yes, I have.
Like a lot, one time,
No,
a bunch?
it was one of those things where it was not like a year long of calling and like every Saturday night I'd sneak out of my house and she'd sneak out of her house. We had a booty call.
Like a girl who had a husband for like fucking 3 years would
Yeah,
call
no,
you every...
that's not how I've never like developed a relationship like that. It's been more of like, you know, you're kind of seeing a girl or something like that maybe every once in a while, and you get like just a phone call at a non-conventional hour. It's not like 2:00 in the afternoon that says like, hey, do you want to come over later? It's more of a I want you over here right now type thing.
To fuck me, right?
Yeah, that's what I consider a booty call.
Okay, well...
It's saying like, come over to my house in 15 minutes or...
oh, I thought they were from people that you're not in a relationship with, like not
yeah,
dating.
Yeah, you're not in a relationship.
You can't get a booty call from like a girlfriend you've been seeing for like a year. You don't live together yet.
Well,
She's like, come over now.
technically it is a booty call because she's calling you because she wants you to please her booty.
Well, I think when you're boyfriend and girlfriend, it's no longer booty calls. It's
No?
like doing your duty It's like
doing your husband
like
duty.
Your boyfriend. If she wants to get fucked or you want to get fucked, like it's an understanding.
But technically,
now.
it's a booty call though.
Well, a booty call is like
There's
when
a formal and informal version
like,
of booty
you're not
call.
obligated.
Formal is you're in a
Formal-
relationship.
formal-
Informal means I don't know you very
Well,
well.
the formal one is like cutesy. Like, oh, I miss you. Come over and fuck me right now. I know you're at work, but instead of going
Yeah,
home,
like on your lunch break, come over here and fuck me.
on your lunch break, come over and fuck. Like it's whereas a booty call.
That's a
is like,
formal booty call.
Yeah,
an
an
informal would
booty
be,
call is like
you
someone
get a girl's
weren't-
phone number that you met at like an art show or something like
you
that.
weren't expecting it. She's
yeah.
just like you're like, oh shit, like this girl. Like I met her like a month ago, and she's calling me. And she's like, why don't you come over and like hang out or something like that?
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
or else could be like you're happen to have met a girl in Las Vegas last time you were out there, and then you travel out to Las Vegas again, and you call her and say, hey, I'm in town. You want to grab a drink and some booty?
Perfect example of a booty call, like the out of towner. He's like she doesn't know when he's gonna be in town. He's in town like once every 3 weeks.
Like maybe he's like a baseball player or something like that.
I could
like,
be a
hey, you
perfect
playing
booty
for a
call
couple-
guy. I'm the perfect booty call guy. I'm in Vegas in LA like for like 3 days, once a month. So like,
Dude, make it happen. Ludacris wrote a song about it. Hoes in different area codes.
yeah, I want hoes in different area codes. Just call them up, be like, hey, I'm in town. All right. She's like, and she's so down that whenever I want it, she's like ready for it. She doesn't have a boyfriend or something.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
like if it was good enough where it was like mutual, you know, because if it's one-sided, then it's never gonna work.
Dude, all my hoes are in the same area code.
Well, no, what I'm saying is like if you're really into a girl and you're
I
like,
know.
hey, babe, you want to like come over, and she's like not as into it, she'd be like, oh no. Like the rejection's always
Yeah.
gonna be there. But I think you
No.
don't put out a booty call unless you know you have a decent
Yeah.
chance.
You're like, well, you say, hey, what's up? And if they're like, oh, nothing, what are you doing? And then you're like, oh, I'm just in town. And like, all I'm saying is that I'm disappointed that all my hoes are in the same area code. I gotta expand my horizons. Like
You need to fan out the bitches a little
Fan
bit.
out the
You need to
bitches.
fan out the bitches.
we gotta spread them around and order some U-Haul. I'm gonna move some, and then put her in Vegas.
That's not how you.
Find a new one in Vegas.
If you want to grow quality flowers in a garden, what you do is you don't put all of the seeds in one little area. You put the seeds in.
spread it out.
Spread it out.
Are you saying my life is the garden?
Life is a garden. What
My
you
life-
got to do is you got to spread your seeds out because you won't want to just grow all your crops in one little spot.
He's basically saying if you find the girl of your dreams, like in the middle of your garden, and so you didn't have to plant any other seeds, you never had to have hoes in different area codes, that your garden hasn't potentially grown to its brightest and fullest, right?
That's exactly right.
Because that's what that analogy is saying. You're saying unless I fuck everyone in different states, then I won't have a beautiful garden.
Yeah.
Well,
You'll smother it. Yeah, you'll smother it.
so
yeah.
are you working on a booty? Do you have booty calls going on?
I don't.
Right now?
I don't have any kind of booty calls going on right now. There's not. I can't think of one person that I know that is maybe had like sort of interested in me that I could text with confidence and say, "Do you want to come over tonight and
she's
like
gonna-
hook up?" That she would say yes.
Well, maybe that's the problem. Maybe if you had confidence, like in your text, like she read, "Hey, what are you doing?" Not like, "Hey, what are you doing?" If she know you were a strong man, and your text would be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm fucking horny
like
as shit. She's got to be able to tell.
It's got to be smoother. She's got to read it and go, "Hey,
because booty calls.
what are you doing?"
There's no longer the booty call. It's the booty text.
Is the booty
and I
sex.
just came up with that because
Should there be like a universal signal? Like if you have like if you do the balls, like an
That's
at
a booty
sign,
text?
and an at sign, and then she does like a P or something like that, like a I don't know. If she doesn't complete you have to complete it. It's almost like a yin and a yang, you know?
well, I've got a good idea for booty text. And that is, we should start a business called Booty Text, and like rather than hooking up people online and stuff like that, it just hooks
just
you
give
up
a number
like
to someone.
like a random girl. Like, no, it just connects two people.
Oh, like there's like a logarithm that like based on your interest that you enter into the computer, it tells you.
You text bootytext.com. You text the number, and then it's like, all right.
Could you
searching.
filter it out? Could you filter it out? Because you wouldn't
Yeah,
want
you
to
could
just
filter.
have.
You could be like,
so you
I
could
want
be
a
like,
20
like I want someone between like 21 and like 25.
who's single, like blonde, and like within a mile of my area. And booty text is like, oh, we matched you up, and then like you go, fuck, you both clicked, like you matched up, like
and you just meet in a parking lot at Jack in the Box.
Well, you don't have to fuck. Like you could just have a good time. Booty text is all about romancing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like if.
But
you-
it's called booty text though, so that implies that you're gonna get
Oh,
some
okay.
booty for
My
sure.
bad. You are gonna get some. Okay, booty text is all about you getting laid.
I think
real
I think
quick.
booty text is saying that if I'm sitting around the house and I'm single, I'm horny or whatever, I just hit the on switch or whatever on booty text, and then another girl who maybe is like driving past after
has
work
booty
or
text
something like
on
that has
also?
booty text, and she like gets the page that says, "Hey, there's a guy who meets your interests. He is just down the street, and he is ready to fuck."
Dude,
She would be like, put her blinker on and like make it happen.
is it gonna be like 2,000 men on booty text to like per woman?
It's gonna be like, bing, 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 bing.
Right when she turns it on. Well, that means that she gets a better pick of the litter. Like she
She
can
could
be
really
real
like she could
specific.
really narrow the filter down. Like,
Yeah,
all right,
she's
there's
like-
6 people in the area. 10 of them are over your restricted age
Yeah.
like group or whatever.
She can go like weight and fucking height.
Or
and
you
shit
could
like
say
that.
like if there's no results, it goes to like the next thing up. Like, okay, my number one choice would be like 21 to 25-year-old model. And they're like, well, there's no 21 to 25-year-old models here,
So
but there is
20
a 26 to 27-year-old nurse
Yeah.
who's ready to fuck.
All
And
right.
you'd be like, all right.
Well, I'll go check her out, and then she's doing the same
Wait,
thing.
wait, are you saying? I think that you have to basically do all the checking out, and you agree on it, yes or no.
Well, it's gonna happen at the same time, or maybe you put a picture on there, and like it has to be a recent
Oh,
picture.
you have to put a recent picture. Maybe that's like the part of the app is that it
Booty text-
automatically takes your picture every time you activate it.
Booty
Oh,
text,
dude.
and then it's like, here's a match.
No,
what
as
do you
soon as
think?
you log on to Booty Text, it takes your face right away, whatever you look like. So
Oh,
people
okay.
see an actual real-time
Like,
picture of
real-time
what your
photo,
face looks
and
like.
then like
'Cause
you have to
people
take a
change-
picture to send the
Dude,
text.
because people change their haircut. What if a girl with pink hair has a pink hair in her profile, and you're like, oh, the only girls with red hair, and like she happens to have red hair that day, but she's not what you think.
Well, I mean,
You got to keep an updated recent thing.
No, I think it's like this. This is the layout. You text booty text, all right, and then it has your database online from prior of what you like, and then it's like searching, boop, and
We
then
see that you have used
Yeah.
7 Asian women.
And then it's-
would you like to continue using
Yeah.
Asians?
Yeah, so it's like, all right,
Your
searching for
preferences.
searching for Asian, searching for Asian, and then it goes boop. Okay,
No,
so-
it'd be a gong that goes off.
yeah, it goes searching for Asian. Bong. All right,
That's
and then,
racist.
And then the Asian who's in the area with it on also gets a text that says, "This person is a match for you. Would you like to see their picture?" And then if they say yes, then they both have to take a picture right there, and then the text sends the picture, and then if they agree, they meet up and fuck.
Now, what if it's all penises? What if
gonna
you
be a
just
lot
take a
of
picture?
dicks,
So you just
okay?
put a picture of your dick up there.
yeah, you gotta wade through the dicks.
What
to
if you
get
had to take-
your
what if
love
you
of your
had-
life?
All right. What if for guys you have to take a picture of your face and a picture of your dick right away? For clarifying, there's no like.
Maybe you have to
lumps
pay
on
for
it or
booty
something?
text, so there's no like fucking retards on it. Like it's all legit people like eHarmony. So booty text is $20 a month.
You know what we could do is we could actually have real operators on the phone that actually get the answers from you to verify that
What are
you're
you
a real
looking for?
person.
Yeah.
Dude, they're not looking for anything. They just chat with you for like an hour and they get to know you.
No, they
They
have
get to know the real you. You can't fake it.
Well, we'll have operators that verify who you are, but then operators like booty text is a high-end service, so you just call booty text and you're like, now you're calling though. We're off texting.
now we're back to like the OnStar thing, like
You
booty
can get-
text. What can I do? It's like, all right, what do you have at your house? It'd be like that. So we have to keep it strictly texting.
Strictly texting. Well, we don't
You
want
can text pictures though.
we don't want
Texting
customer
pictures
service.
is okay.
We don't want a customer service to suffer. We have to realize that we are a texting service, but if you have problems, like we do have real support and stuff like that.
Yeah,
The
I think
main-
it's got to be a monthly membership though too, because if you did it like per text, that would sound like really cheesy. I think
Yeah, well, I'd take the per text
39
deal.
cents to take a picture of your dick.
Well, it could be like $20 a month, unlimited matches, or $5 a month for like 3 matches. You
Yeah,
know what I
like
mean?
it gives you one like every week, every Tuesday. It'll give you a new match.
You want the premium fucking. You want the platinum. Booty
You want to get
text
unlimited
program.
You want to get the unlimited package.
That's the platinum.
Dude,
and then
you
we have
would-
checks with everything you get.
How many
Booty text
people? How many
matching
people have
service.
sued Booty Text because they've just passed out from exhaustion from fucking so many women? That'd be good marketing, dude.
That's the good marketing.
In recent news, someone took a turn for the worse at the hospital.
Dude, this
He
would
works
go-
for BootyCall.com. He says he's a beta tester for BootyCall.com, and that it returned too many results, and there was too many women that wanted to fuck him. Dude,
we-
everyone would subscribe instantly.
Well, if they believed it, but it would go viral anyways.
We'd
Anyways,
have to
'cause
get
it's so
the news.
stupid.
We'd have to get the news people on board. You know, we'd have to maybe pay him off for something like that.
Man.
You might have to sleep or suck
Like-
with one of them.
Man fucks himself to death.
No, dude,
Tragedy.
he was fucked by too many women on the matching.com thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Booty
like,
text.
Booty
It
text
killed-
gave him
it
too
killed-
much ass.
It killed him because it gave him too much ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like on the news, this is my report. It's like today in the news, a man sadly has died at the age of 23. on his fucking epitaph it said fucking ASL fucking. Could you still do ASL? Age, sex, location, booty text.
You could.
Boom.
Dude, what if people wanted to do that like before? What if there was like a prisoner? Would we have like regulations? Like, what if a prisoner was in their like conjugal visit?
Would it?
I think we got to think there's going to be some consequences to this. What if like
No consequences. Just AIDS and lots of marriages being broken up.
what if like a pedophile creeper guy is on there? He's like, I like 12-year-old boys, and some kid gets it and he doesn't really know what's going on, and the pedophile fucks
Well,
his
like
kid.
you said, when someone gets the platinum or comes into the booty text like program, they get evaluated like eHarmony. Like, I'm sure there's some scandals. Some guys will slip through. Like some 42-year-olds are gonna slip through as a 23-year-old female. They're gonna trick us, like have their girlfriend do the survey and shit like that.
But what if you get tricked too late, man? What if you're like already in the Burger King bathroom and with this person you thought was a man, but
and
it's
they
like,
rape you? After,
Yeah, I
after
think
using
that could
their
be a
number on
problem.
booty text.
But I think maybe you have to like once you like hit like send like yes I want this, you have to send like another
Yes,
thing that
I
says
want
like
this.
click this box to agree to the following terms. Like, dude, you're getting asked like at your own risk. Obviously, like if you get raped, you're not gonna sue us, and like sometimes the results may vary, and you can't get your monthly membership back if you end up fucking a dude when you're trying to hook up with a chick.
Yeah. Do you think the guys have like automatic? Yes, I want this. Like they don't even have to click the button. Like as soon as she accepts.
No,
It
you have
goes
to both.
automatically.
You have to both accept the terms of
Well,
service.
as a guy,
and also,
I would just send it to her, and then if she says yes, then I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah.
I don't have to say yes again.
Yeah.
Automatic for men, whereas women get a couple of stages where they can decline the guy.
Maybe you could have like a whole app. Maybe it's not just a messaging service; it's a whole app. And then you could also have like a map, almost like a GPS of a neighborhood or whatever. And you could just see like a little blue, like little beacon will flash up, like if you're in the middle there, and it's like boop,
Booty
boop,
text.
boop, and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna be late for work, but I'm gonna go fuck this guy real quick.
We're gonna have to hire some kind of engineer and some kind of app designer, and we're gonna hire a chef because we're gonna be rich.
I want to have a driver. You know what? If I get rich, I don't want to drive anymore. I want to have someone drive me around in like a big Mercedes.
So if you blow up for booty text, you're gonna fucking
I'll live at the same place I live. I just want to have a guy in like maybe like a Chrysler 300. Just
drive
pick me
your
up
ass
every
around.
morning.
pick you up and go where?
To like, well, I guess I'm not working anymore if I'm a millionaire.
We sold booty text for $75 bazillion because people were getting laid left and right. It was like the #1 app ever.
Well, then I would never have to drive anywhere. I would just stay at my mansion, and I would just have my driver go pick up bitches and bring them back.
Booty, you can booty text a bunch of bitches like
No,
5
dude.
of them?
What if you did this? What if you had different color beacons for different people? Because there's different grades of booty texters.
Like
What if you see like a big fat red beacon that's flashing? That's
Yeah.
that's the guy who invented booty text. Like you gotta that's a big one. Like
Or
you
what
wanna
about-
that's worth more points.
you're gonna
You
turn
can make points. You can have a point system.
on who you fuck on booty text?
How many people have you fucked on booty text?
Oh shit, man! You got badges and points and shit like that.
He's in
So-
the 200 club. Wow.
So he's worth a lot. It's like a Pokemon. You like gotta catch them all or
Yeah,
something
so
like that.
you'll see like a red dot on your beacon or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like this guy's fucking legit. He is very good. He's gotten a 5-star customer reviews from ladies. You can have the people that did Yelp,
Well,
like make like reviews on the guy. Like he
do
was
girls-
very gentle.
do-
He whispered sweet nothings in my ear. He has a goatee and he's very good with his tongue. Like 5 stars.
5 stars.
Or like 3 stars is like he raped me.
You get kicked. You would get kicked off of this.
Okay,
shit
you
if
would get kicked
fucking-
off there for that.
Uh oh,
Coming
out.
out.
Someone's coming out to the fire.
Fire. That's like the best one I've seen back here.
All right, well
We're still recording.
we're still doing. It's so.
Oh,
Let's
I
move
think,
on to
I
user
think
suggestions.
user suggestions.
Yeah.
Yep. Posted like an hour ago.
Yeah. So let me see how many there are.
115.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot, dude. There's a lot of traffic today. Fuck. Gotta refresh. Gotta keep fresh.
Come on, old man. Why don't you get your phone working faster?
It's not refreshing. You look it up. Because mine is not going. 1 minute. We gotta come up with a better system of having these. Okay, there's 28. All right.
Oh, you got him?
Yeah. So I'm gonna read them. And so let's go. Ready? Bunny's on Beth. Too fast.
Whoa.
Real fast.
Whoa. Pump the brakes.
Slow it the
Bunnies?
fuck down, bunnies.
If it's like a lab bunny and it's gonna help find a cure. Wait, are they on meth? Are they curing something?
They're on meth.
They're on meth.
Yeah. If they could
there's no scientific
Well-
or positive reason why you would test to see if a bunny on meth would react the way. Why would you do that?
Why would you put bunnies on meth?
Yeah, that's torture. You shouldn't
Th-
do that to any
don't do it.
animal.
It
Don't
would
put
be too
yourself
nice.
on meth.
Okay, necrophiliacs. Sorry, watching Walking Dead. Well, that makes you want to fuck things like.
So like if a zombie was walking with like a really sexy catwalk, like you thought maybe it was Kate.
What?
What if Kate Upton was a zombie?
Well, that would be pretty nice. I mean, depends how much makeup she's got on. If it's like she just turned zombie.
Dude, I just heard about this. There was this person I know that was reading a book about Marilyn Monroe and how she was supposedly from the time where they reported her death to like the time she ended up at the morgue was like a day and a half. And apparently, when Marilyn Monroe died, people paid like a shit ton of money to have sex with her dead body.
What the fuck?
It's like a whole conspiracy. There's a whole book written.
The face you
book
just
written
gave
about it.
me in your story. I was like, you're just blowing my
No,
mind.
dude, they would.
Do they do that to all like the most popular ladies?
I
ever?
don't know, man. I think it's like an underground society,
Does the morgue like make tons of money off letting
Probably.
people fuck celebrities?
dude.
All right.
Which would be your number one celebrity you would fuck?
Like if they died?
Like if there was a celebrity that died, who would you have sex with their body?
Megan Fox.
Yeah,
Sure. What about you?
pre-baby Jessica.
You can't. Currently, you can't have that one.
Oh, damn it!
Just give me the first thing that comes to mind. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just came to your mind. Boom. First lady. You're number one. You don't think she is.
Don't say first lady because now I'm thinking of like Michelle Obama.
You're gonna pay $10,000.
No,
to fuck
I'm not
Michelle
saying
Obama?
that's not my final answer. It's not Michelle Obama.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know who I'd pick.
Okay. Next topic. Gun control.
I have guns. I keep them under control.
I don't have any guns. They're under control.
Do you think if you had guns, you'd be responsible with it? Would you like leave it out on your desk
No.
loaded?
That's why I don't have one. I'm not very. I'd end up shooting
Think you
stuff
would-
in my
You'd,
backyard.
like shoot your stuff in the backyard.
I'd shoot fucking
like the lawnmower.
I'd shoot bottles and rats and whatever, and end up shooting a neighbor. So I don't.
Okay, I'm
I don't
very
have
responsible
guns.
with my guns.
Okay.
There's some people that should not have guns.
Shitty takeout egg rolls. They're worth the price. And my IMO worth the price.
Some of them are usually
dude.
with Asian food. Like you get the egg rolls.
Egg rolls and egg roll.
Egg rolls is usually a pretty straightforward thing to get.
All right. Pricing art prints. I don't want to talk about. It sucks. It sucks fucking dick. All right. People. This person knows I run a fucking art print business, and it's shitty. I'm not going to talk about it. All right. People that are offended by the phrase "you guys" because it's sexist.
Oh, like if they're okay. So this has happened to me because I work in a hotel.
You said "you guys" to a group of ladies.
Yeah, I say you guys all. It's just kind of a natural, like normal thing for me. But some people can get more offended at that. So I try to have to not say you guys as much, especially if it's like a lesbian couple in a convertible driving like a like with their golf gear, like golf clothes on.
Uh-huh.
I'd be like, hey guys, how's it going? If they got offended that I was like, oh, you think we're like men because we play, like because we're lesbians and we play golf.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I worked in a restaurant and I'd just be like, "Hey, can I get you guys like another round of water or
Like,
something like that?"
what the fuck did you say to me?
What the fuck did you say to us? But they're women, so they sound more like women. And they're more like, They don't say that. They don't act like a man. They don't go, "What the fuck?" They just look like off put. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they usually just kind of like give you a dirty look and then they talk about it for hours.
And they're bitches. So
And they write bad reviews.
yeah, they're bitches. All right, peanut butter and jelly. Buying them separate or pre-mixed together?
Oh no, separate.
Separate.
Everyone has different tastes.
Separate.
I like a.
You gotta
crunchy.
keep them
I
separate.
like crunchy. Some people like no crunches.
Yeah, but I think I don't think they've learned how to package them both correctly together.
Yeah, I remember they have goober grape though.
They have what?
It's called goober grape. It's a jar with peanut butter and jelly mixed together.
Can we get some of this?
Have you ever never had that?
No.
No, that's what they're saying. It's like separate, or
Oh, I thought you were talking about. Yeah. All right, I have had it. I'm retarded. All right. Best lie you ever pulled off.
best lie.
Best lie. This sounds like we should save this topic for like an actual topic.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna bookmark that.
I'm
and
gonna
we're gonna
click like on that, and we're gonna use that next week. Best lie you ever pulled off. I like that. Any topic is dangerously wide umbrella. Having said that myself in the past and survived it, be cautious of what you ask for. That didn't make sense to me.
Is he
Next.
giving us a suggestion?
I don't think so. How are you going to give some of us free prints? I use a mailing system.
Yeah, he uses the Pony Express.
I
You get
send
it in
it by
about
Eagle.
You get it in about 17 weeks.
An owl is going to land on your fucking face and
Yeah,
drop my
he's
print
gonna put
in
it
your
in a
ass.
mailbox.
Like,
Case closed.
I hire moles to fucking dig through the dirt. They go through the earth, and then they crawl into your ass, and the print comes out your mouth. That's how I
You
deliver.
spend a week looking at the weather system, and you launch a weather balloon from your house, and it drifts around using the current of the sky, and it lands in your fucking doorstep in 3 to 7 business days.
On a puppy. The puppy is the carrier. We didn't need it to be a puppy because it just landed on your doorstep.
But it was the cutest solution, I think.
Yeah, okay. Gotta have the cutest solution always. Dude, has that ever been used in like a gay program or something like that? That is the cutest solution to that fucking problem.
We should all work together. Well, that's the cutest thing you could say.
That was the cutest solution to this fucking wardrobe issue. All right. Why bubble wrap is so addictive? I don't know. That's a good question. That's very... Why is popping a little thing of bubble and hearing the noise like fucking...
I think it's because it's easy
Addictive.
to do, it's fun, and it like kind of surprises you each time, like popping a balloon. Like pop a little balloon, like, whoa, whoa.
It just makes that... Is the noise...
I think it's a loud noise. It's a loud, sharp little noise. It's kind of fun. Kind of tickles your eardrums.
Has anyone ever put it in music to see if it's like something about the noise? Like, has a DJ ever put like the bubble wrap sound in a
Dude, I like the
song?
sound of like popcorn popping, like a good thunk.
Oh. Why do we like little tiny thunks? Like not big ones, but like pop, 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 pop. There's something.
I don't know.
weird
There's
about
something.
it.
Like I said, I think it tickles their eardrums.
What else pops? The fucking okay.
It's
The
like a little
popcorn,
rapid fire machine gun in our eardrums.
bubble wrap, and popcorn both
Well,
pop.
okay, bubble wrap. Thumbs up or thumbs down for bubble wrap? I'm gonna go thumbs
Well,
up.
both. I'm saying there's a trend like the fire popping, crackling. Like
I
people,
love the crackling.
People play
pop.
that even if there isn't even a fucking fire. What is it about like a little low noise that kind of like?
Or like there's a dude. One of my favorite websites is called what's it called? What the fuck is it called? It
Like the
basically
rain,
simulates the rain. Yeah, it sounds like an outdoor thunderstorm
rain
is
is
outside.
like little pops. You know what I mean?
It's called
Yeah.
Everyday Rain,
You just put that on.
and you go to everydayrain.com and it has like a little volume level, whatever.
You
and
can do
put
piano.
that on.
You can do piano,
Dude,
right? Fire.
No. It's. I think they have other sites that do that,
Watch-
but
yeah.
Everyday Rain, I think is what I said.
Well, I'm saying there's ones where they do rain. They fucking
Yeah.
do.
But
like,
dude, I love listening
fire.
to the rain one, like a thunderstorm, when I listen to like other music or if I'm playing a game or something like that. It's fucking awesome.
Well, we're in Phoenix, so we don't get them much.
Yeah. Next
My,
topic.
My poop cycle.
Whose poop cycle?
Abel. Abel's poop cycle.
Who is Abel?
I don't know, but let's talk about his poop cycle. Is it-
Well, I think we have to see if what he's all about.
My only prediction is that
I fear that right now it's going to be all speculation on Abel's part. We don't know anything about Abel.
well,
We'd have to come down to
hear
the
my
studio.
theory. Hear my theory.
All right, let me hear it.
Abel wouldn't say that if it was a normal poop cycle. Like, the reason he's bringing it up is because there's something to talk about with his poop cycle. If it was just normal, it wouldn't even come into his brain. You know
What
I
if
mean?
he's got an embarrassing friend who's like, I want to write into the Fuckcast, but I can't.
So he's
Could
got to
you
do
say
it for
that
him?
could you say that it's your poop cycle that you're worried about and see what they say?
So maybe Abel doesn't have a problem with his poop cycle.
I don't think he does.
My poop cycle is really Abel's friend's poop cycle. Is that what you're saying?
I think so.
Let's talk about Abel's friend's poop cycle then.
All right. Well, he's
got the
asking his
shits or
friend to
something.
ask us about it, so he must think that we know something about poop cycles.
Maybe he just poops too much or too infrequently. And that's a problem. Get it checked out. Next topic. AIDS.
Wow.
Everybody's got AIDS, right?
I feel like we've talked about AIDS. Have they been able to cure AIDS at all?
Are you scared of AIDS? Are you scared of AIDS?
Am I scared? No, I'm not scared of AIDS.
You're not scared of AIDS?
I don't know. I think we
Yeah.
all should.
Like-
Should we all be?
If would you hang out with a friend all the time if he had AIDS?
Yeah, I don't care.
You're not scared that like
The AIDS are gonna jump off of him and land on me.
if he cuts his finger or you guys shake hands and he was like biting his nails the night before or something.
Well, I'm trying to think how much blood I exchange with people that
I
I
don't
know every day, and it's not a whole lot.
it's not a whole lot.
No, I don't think like hanging out with someone with the current risk of me getting blood on my hands from someone. Like maybe if we like juggled knives together.
You
If
would
we were
have a
doing like
problem?
some, or like we played rugby or something like that. And we're always taking like hits and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
we were getting bloody.
Or you guys were like MMA fighters or something like that.
Yeah, and like we practiced and sparred, and like one time I hit him in the face,
You're
and
saying
like
there's
blood
no-
comes out of his.
There's no blood in your life. Like you don't have any like.
I don't know, man. It's kind of sad when I say, but yeah, I don't have very much blood exchange in my.
Not enough blood exchange. So then you're not scared of AIDS. I got a lot of blood exchange. So
Do you?
oh yeah, just swapping blood every day. It's a real concern.
See, I don't want to sound greedy with my blood, but I've actually got really good blood, man.
So you don't like to spread it around?
I've got O negative. That means anybody can use my blood. Dude, the blood company's always calling me to try to get my blood.
So, like, do you taste better to vampires? Like,
Probably.
if there was a takeover and zombies or vampires wanted
I'm
you,
like
then
I'm like a
your
gourmet.
scent-
I'm like Morton Steakhouse. I'm
How
like the
rare.
Morton Steakhouse.
How rare are you? How many is O
Dude,
negative?
okay, no, listen. O negative is very rare, but I've got a special type of O negative.
Oh, fuck me.
That no, dude,
You were dying
seriously,
first.
The lady that got my blood at the blood bank or whatever, or not the blood bank, the American Red Cross, she was like amazed. She was like, "Wow, you're O negative, but like you're a certain kind of O negative where they can use your blood for infants.
Holy shit.
Like if an infant baby needs a blood exchange, instead of taking it out of another infant,
they take it out of you.
they can take it out of me. I've got baby capable blood in here. I've got baby blood.
Does that make you any better?
Yes,
Other than
it does.
Your blood
That means
works?
that my blood is valuable. If you had a bag of my blood versus a bag of your blood, and you said, "Here's this blood
on the black market.
yeah,
for blood.
you would have to pay more for mine that I had O negative blood.
Yeah.
Than you would pay for
How
yours.
does that benefit you? Is what I'm saying.
It doesn't.
There's no benefits.
It doesn't. It's bragging rights. Is all.
Well, bragging rights are good.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Illegal immigrants in Arizona state law.
Oh, are they sneaking in and changing the laws?
What? Are the Mexicans sneaking in and then
Dude, so
getting
if a
into
Mexican
Congress
if a
and
Mexican
changing
guy
laws?
comes in here, how thorough are they doing when they check the government's background checks?
I have no fucking clue. Like,
I would think if you had to work for the government and you were one like making like legislature and stuff like that, you'd have to have like a really thorough background check to make sure that you don't have any like you or your family were never illegally immigrated from Mexico or something like that.
all I know is that illegal immigrants are coming into our country really fast, and rednecks are very upset about it. That's all I know. Like, no one else is like, "Oh, Mexicans are taking our jobs." It's like the Mexicans come and do a lot of jobs no one else wants to fucking do, and most like liberal people just understand that. I think I could be completely wrong.
But I think that's how a lot of societies, and even in the past, survived. Like if you were an Egyptian and you were able to, either do the work yourself or have someone else come in and do it, you'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
An immigrant to the other country, and they go, "Hey, I'm going to run this store, and it's going to give you supplies and stuff like that, but we're Jewish." You'd be like, "I guess so. If you're going to provide a service for us, I guess that's fine. An immigrant in here.
Fucking Jews, man.
If you guys were just going to come in and do nothing and just eat and drink and abuse our land,
Yeah.
fuck no. Then you become a
Fuck
problem."
Well, to you, are they a problem or not?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not saying they're a problem at all.
Okay, I'm going to read these two together. Obamacare and the chip implant on March 13th, 2013, and I'm Canadian, by the way. Which leads me to say, like, why do so many Canadians, like, give a fuck about our politics? Like, it seems like they're getting all up in our business. It's like every time people ask questions on, like, Reddit or something like that, like, about our politics, like, Canadians think they know exactly what the fuck's
Oh,
going on.
hey, do you know what really cool just happened in Canada?
No, I don't.
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing happened in Canada.
You're right.
They
They-
have nothing to do, so they have to focus
didn't they
on
have
America.
a riot, like, 2 years ago over hockey?
Yeah.
Isn't
that
that
was
the
like
last thing
that was the last thing I remember.
That happened in Canada?
I see a lot of Canadians. I talk to a lot of Canadians, but nothing ever happens there.
Like, snow happens
Did you
there.
ever see like, oh, this Canadian actor, he's got caught in a scandal
No.
with this news reporter? You don't see that at all. You don't see Canadian stuff.
Well, GSP.
You can see like, okay, the only time you see is like in the news is like, oh, there was a guy who crashed his truck on the side of the road, and luckily a Canadian from out of town like stopped his car and helped him like
No,
get
no
out of the car to
no one
safety.
gives a fuck if you're Canadian, Bradley. Fuck off. Oh, sorry. He was being nice. Okay, man boobs.
Man
I've
boobs.
had 'em. I got them.
You know what? People have different shaped bodies. Okay, people get over it.
They are what they are. No one likes them. Does anybody like man boobs?
I don't think so.
But is there anything we can do about them?
No, I don't think so. I think if anything, we're gonna have to get more used to it because I think it's gonna be more common.
Oh, he came back. Bradley came back with more about chip implants. I don't know what it is, but
What happened with chip
do,
implants?
do we have to get chip implants now? Are we moving to cyborg?
Like a
nation?
dog? Like if you find a lost dog and you take it to the vet and he scans it with his barcode? Or
Would
like
you-
his chip?
Would you like a chip implant with you for the government to like, so everyone knows where you're at? Always.
I would say like a medical chip would be nice to like have like my allergies if I'm allergic to any medicine. So a doctor in an ambulance can pull up to the side of the road and go, "What happened? He just got struck by a car or something like that."
So you're
they can immediately scan you and find out like, okay, well he's got heart problems or he's a schizophrenic or something like that.
So you're not talking about like GPS chips.
Well, I would hope it's not GPS.
Well, I'm saying.
I'm
would
thinking
you-
like you have like a little reader that you maybe like have like a little thing you could read this. You could read the microchip with that gives, like a handheld device, like an iPhone has an attachment or whatever, where you can read someone's chip and it'll tell you their vitals, or like it'll take like a snapshot of your vitals, or it'll give you like a list of your allergies or what you're allergic to. I think that'd be
would you-
awesome.
Yeah, but would you let someone put that in you?
Yeah.
Like without worrying about, maybe this is like, would you
See,
be paranoid?
I feel like if I had something where I was like allergic to, if I was like a diabetic or something like that, I'd want to have that information on there. Me, I'm pretty much, I don't have anything like that. I don't think. Knock on
no
wood.
chip for you. So
I don't
if
think I need a
scanned your
chip.
They'd be like, oh, this guy's fucking
He
negative,
must be like
special and a half.
He looks like a bum. He's probably a bum on the streets. He doesn't even have a chip.
If this guy was Coke, he'd be like one of those seasonal ones that like only has the fucking Santa Claus on the Coke can. He's fucking real. He's a real rare chip.
No, I don't think
real rare chip.
I don't think anyone would really care about my chip, and I don't think it really helped me at all because I'm not allergic to
Wow.
anything, and I don't really have any like problems.
Don't look down on yourself. I'd care about your chip. You said no one would care about your chip. I care about your chip.
So would you say? Well, so you're thinking like a government-controlled microchip in your head? What would that benefit?
I don't know.
GPS?
Man. GPS, man. Like they need to know where. Like, what if you're like cheating on your wife and she's like, fucking, but you don't want her to know it, and like she hires some GPS fucking chip implant, like, dude, are the government guy, like, or they could find you wherever the fuck you go. You could never be private. That'd be scary,
Fuck, dude.
We talked about chips.
What if everybody had a chip though? You could just like hook it up to their brain or whatever. So if they die, then you'll know instantly when they die. So that like the population is always like a alternating number with like real time of people that have died just instantly.
You know what?
And people
Cell
that are being born.
phones are like chips that are not implanted, but we carry around anyways.
Dude.
I just blew my own mind.
Dude, we are carrying around chips.
We are carrying around chips.
They're not
It's called a
implanted
cell
as they
phone.
don't have to be. They're glued to our fucking
Yeah,
fingertips.
you carry around your pocket constantly. You have a chip in your
Dude,
pocket.
that's a fucking conspiracy right
How
there.
did I come up with that?
Dude,
Crazy.
that's what
All
the
right.
chips in our brain are fucking iPhones. That's fucking genius.
Yeah. Cats and why they're so dang cute is the next topic.
Can I just say I live with a cat. It's not my cat. He's just my roommate.
He's cute.
He's fucking cute, man. I can't say mad at him. God damn it. He'll just sit up there and he'll knock something off the wall and look at me and I'll go, God damn it, you're too cute. You're so cute,
You are
fucking
a cute
cute.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't say
man.
mad at your cat.
Let's
They can
put-
be assholes, but they're always still gonna be in. Yeah.
Why are they so dang cute though? Is the question.
You know what happens? I saw this on this is talking about dogs. It was called Dogs Decoded, and they were saying that animals have become cute, like the stereotypical cute,
Yeah.
over time, to be able to survive off of humans for food.
Wow.
Think about that.
That is some deep fucking evolutionary shit.
Dude, think
man.
about it though. If there's a bunch of stray dogs in a small village, what's going to happen? The people that are going to take care of the dog, the other ones have to fend for themselves. But if it's a cute dog, people
So you're
go,
saying over like thousands of years, people have like favored dogs that are a little bit cuter. So now only the cutest ones have survived. So
Yes,
now all
yes.
dogs around are like as cute as they've
like
ever been.
like if a dog's like if dogs used to look like hyenas, just like really mangy and stuff
And-
like
but
that.
they've developed like just the cuter ones have lived longer.
Yeah,
That's
so that's what
crazy.
I'm saying is that
So why are they
dude,
so
they've
cute?
evolved traits. Like they look at our eyes to see our eyes, and they can
Yeah.
kind of have that personal connection between us, so we don't throw them away or eat them or something like that.
So why are they so cute? Because
Science,
they need to survive.
because science,
because evolution.
yes, and evolution.
All right,
So
next
we
topic.
hopefully just blow that person's mind
We
as
just
well.
blew people's minds
Dude,
twice in a row.
we've got like an automatic shotgun, and we're just going around just
Blowing minds.
blowing minds.
We're like The Walking Dead, just fucking blowing.
I was
real-
gonna say,
real minds, not
oh
zombie
man,
minds.
I was gonna say something really offensive this then.
We've said enough offensive shit.
Okay, I'm gonna skip what I
Okay.
was gonna say.
My daddy, who I've never seen, is the next topic.
Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
Okay,
Eric Dijon.
be a fucking man and grow up. Who cares? You can survive on your
Dude.
own.
My dad died when I was real young. Okay, so I can
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, bro.
So I can. And man up. You just say man up.
I'm saying man up.
He never had a daddy.
He never had a dad to say man up.
Oh, you're right.
You rub some
So,
dirt on it.
you're
and you
his
man
daddy.
up.
You're-
I'm whoever this fictional person. Hey, listen. If you're listening here, son, I want to tell you right now that I believe in you, and I believe what's his name?
Eric.
Eric. You're my son, Eric,
You're my son.
and you're gonna be able to do a good job. And
you
I
wanna-
believe in you. Put your dreams in your heart.
Eric, if you want to see your fucking daddy again, or for the first time, then just go to the fucking Fuckcast page, and you can see your daddy. That's your daddy. All right. Next one is my balls.
Whose balls? Is this a boy or girl?
Patrick's balls. Basketballs, that is. It says, my balls, basketballs.
Okay, I know as much about basketball as I know about football.
Well, he owns some basketballs. Does that excite you?
Would
Would you go to his house and play b-ball?
I'm not very good at basketball.
You don't know Patrick. So
Is he tall? Is Patrick tall?
I can't tell from a picture, bro.
I don't know. Does he look like tall? Does he have a tall-looking face?
No, I don't know. But I say,
Is he black?
I'm not going to play basketball.
Is he
with him.
black?
No, he's white.
Okay.
Racist.
So I feel like I have a little bit better chance
of what, playing
playing
glass?
basketball.
So you will. So he's not
Sure.
going to be lonely.
All right.
All right. So
I haven't played in a while. I'm gonna have to dust my Air Jordans
So
off.
Patrick, my balls, we're gonna play with your balls. Okay.
Fucking, I need to practice basketball now.
Why are there 15 Land Before Time movies?
It's a kids movie. Kids aren't
'Cause
smart
they-
enough to figure out that there's like they're written by the guy who failed to write TV commercials.
Because they generate income, right?
Yeah, it generates income,
Because the babies can't fucking tell when you are putting across the same shit, and
Yeah.
parents don't care.
and they want toys too.
Parents are like,
They want to
"Oh."
sell toys,
Yeah. So why don't you just play the first Land Before Time for your toddlers over and over?
just over and over and over again. You
Well,
can get away with that for a while.
They come out every year. So why are there six? It's for money, I guess. So people are tricked into buying their babies who have no idea what's fucking going on.
No,
Dude,
it's
I
because
remember
it's,
the first Land Before
dude, it's
Time.
because the bratty kids are the ones that are begging for it.
Need
The
16.
mom's probably just like, why don't you just watch this one again?
Dude,
And she's
should
like,
we-
no, the second one's come out. I want to go what happens to find this fucking Stegosaurus.
So should we rent all 15 Land Before Times and see what's up?
Dude, we should give like a really serious, like critical movie review of each one.
Let's videotape us watching all the Land Before Times.
DVD commentary by the Fuckcast.
People would tune in for that.
Dude, I think that'd be a good YouTube channel. Is us, like the back silhouette of us. I think we get sued by whatever, but we basically have us, maybe like picture in picture of our faces, doing the audio commentary for kids movies.
All right, I'm in. Let's do
I'm
it.
in.
Rene Descartes or whatever, and his dick. They said and his D, but I think
Who's
they
Rene
meant dick.
Descartes?
He was like philosophy, like old philosopher,
Okay.
like a long time ago. I'm pretty sure.
What about him?
I could be wrong. He could be a writer. I don't know. What about him?
Yeah. What about him? What's the question?
It's not about him. It's about his D.
What is the question? How is it worded?
Actually, it's Rene Descartes or whatever, Descartes, and his D. So we got to talk about him and his D.
What's his D?
His dick.
His dick?
Yeah, like suck my D. You know what I mean? D is the universal, just by itself as dick.
Yeah, but who
Is
is
it- is it?
who is this guy, and why are we talking about his dick?
That's what the person asked. They want us to talk about him, but we don't know anything about him. I know he was just a philosopher.
He was a philosopher.
so he didn't use his dick much.
Maybe he got tons of dick back then. Maybe that's like maybe he was like the Will Smith of philosophers.
Philosophers. And
Just everybody loved him.
because there was no like bands and football teams around yet. Well, there was gladiators and shit. But like, if you think girls would be like hardcore into philosophers if they were like the main guy of their time,
Yeah, I do.
she's like, oh my god, that theory is just. Ugh.
Your brain must be huge.
No, dude, nerds have always been looked down upon until like this day and age.
Like the Hercules, like move it, wimp.
Yeah, for like, because back in the day they had to survive. You know what I mean? So that was attractive to a female, a man who could survive. So until today, where you don't need muscles to survive, like so, all in history, muscles have been like the important thing, not your mind. So unless you're a writer, like a romantic.
Well, I think that's what happens though. Is the brawn can use your beauty to get people and to get followers and stuff like that, and their charm and their looks, and then the brain can actually use their knowledge to make music and to make art and to make everything
Okay,
else.
so you're
to
saying-
be able to get chicks.
So you're saying
it's
yeah,
all
but-
about all
right,
about the pussy.
I agree.
It's all
it's
about,
the pussy, and I agree that all those guys who like for all time like creatives, but is philosopher considered creative or is it just considered brainy? Like, do girls want to fuck philosophers?
I think philosopher is more of a brain type function.
I know, but like, it's so. Do girls find creative brains like brain stuff that's creative is attractive, like music and writing. But if you're a philosopher and you just come up with ideas and shit, is that attractive?
I think so. I think they'd be. I think they'd be someone who's interesting to talk
Good
about.
example. Do girls just want to fuck like Neil deGrasse fucking Tyson these days and age? Like,
Oh,
is he
he's probably a good
attracted to girls?
example. I think that I can't imagine many girls wanting to fuck Bill Nye the Science Guy.
You don't think girls want to fuck Bill Nye the Science Guy now? Dude, that guy probably gets laid constantly.
I feel like he's probably got like kids who have kids now.
You think he's? What do you think he's fucking? Like,
I think he's like a family man. I don't think he's trolling for
Bill Nye?
chicks every night.
Oh, you think you don't think he's out just banging, dude, like Bill Nye the Science Guy? Take that fucking D. Take that fucking D. This is a science experiment. I'm gonna fucking see what happens when my dick destroys your pussy.
In conclusion, you gotta leave.
This myth is busted. Well, that's not Bill Nye's Science Guy, but you
Yeah.
got it. All right, last topic is prolapse porn, bitches. With a Z, bitches with a Z. Prolapse. That's what it says.
What's prolapse mean?
No fucking clue. Is this like a genre that we don't know about? Would you be able to look up prolapse porn without too much effort?
Prolapse.
Prolapse porn. Do we even give a shit? Do we want
God,
to talk about
am
that?
I gonna regret Googling this?
No, you never regret Googling anything. Is the rule of life. Don't ever regret your Googles.
Prolapse.
Porn. Hopefully it's not like fucking like
what-
something dirty. Like, give me something nice. Prolapse porn, like fucking, I don't know. People like having sex like in romantic situations.
Oh, dude, I don't think it's gonna romantic at all.
It's gonna be dirty.
What the fuck? Okay, prolapse porn. I'm just gonna type in prolapse.
Are people like sticking knives into each other's fucking throats and then fucking each other, and that's the new fetish? Or are they like stepping on each other's fucking eyes and poking them out,
Oh,
and then fucking each
dude.
other in the skull? Is that what prolapse porn is? Is it like swimmers prolapse or something like that? Porn in the pool? What is it, dude? Your face doesn't look right.
Dude, I don't want to talk about it. It's bad.
Did you just regret your Google?
Yes.
All right, well, that's the last topic, and
Oh.
I don't want to know. Don't even tell me. I don't want to
I'm
know.
fucking bummed out, dude. I'm bummed that you didn't look it up just now too, so you could be as bummed as I am.
No, I don't want to see prolapse porn.
Don't Google it, people.
All right, well, that's our time.
I don't like you guys a whole lot. I don't like the show. I fucking hate it all. But guys, please don't Google prolapse porn. You don't want to see it.
I think. Are you trying to trick us all? Is this like a
No,
Rickroll?
seriously. I'm saying this is me loving you all listening right now. Don't go read a book. Go outside. Go fly a kite. Go do something else. Don't Google
Don't
that.
Google prolapse porn.
Don't do it.
All right.
Go play with your kids, or go fix that old bicycle that you have in the shed, or go plant a tree, or go, I don't know, read a book up on a mountain somewhere.
Go
or
look
something
up
like that.
regular-
Do anything.
I recommend looking up regular porn.
Yeah, look at regular porn.
Look
That'd
at
be
regular
fun.
porn. Don't put the prolapse.
Why
porn.
go to the dark side of the moon?
But if you must, just
Don't.
Little caution.
There's no situation I would ever say that if I can't emphasize that enough. I wish I could reach
God bless you, working on a plan to
Wish that
live in
my
front of
first
the Lord on
I don't know if
24/7
you're-
days. God is
I don't know
who we
if you're
pray,
a kid
even
over
though
the
the
top,
devil's all up
or
in my
if
face,
it's
but he
really
keeping me
happening.
safe and
So
in my place.
Alright,
To the gates,
go
race
Google
while I
it later.
touch the face of judge, and it got my soul with buzz. Grudge me 'cause there's no mercy for
Don't do
thugs. Ooh, what can I do? It's all
Alright,
about the
guys.
family and how we
95.
go. Can I get a witness? Let it
Give it a
unfold.
quarter of
Living our
one
lives,
point.
we turn
Quarter
our
of
soul.
100. It's a quarter of 100. Outro.
peace. Peace out, motherfucker.
Every day, every day, every day, every day. And we're praying, we're praying, we're praying, we're praying. Still with lace. Now follow me, Rosto. Whether it's tell or it's tapping, come let's go take advantage of the people that's long gone there is. While he's there tearing boo. Instead of keeping up with family. Exactly how many days we got lasting? While you laughing, we're passing the way. We gon' rest our souls, cause I know I'ma meet you up at the crossroad. Y'all know if I ever got love with them both thugs, baby.
Long gone, really wish you could come home. But when it's time to die, gotta go bye-bye. All the little thug could do was cry. Why they kill my dog? Damn man, I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. And he shouldn't be gone in front of his home. When they did, the boo was wrong. Who's so wrong? Gotta hold on, gotta stay strong. When it comes, better believe on. Gotta show that you can lean on.
And we pray, we pray, we pray, we pray. Every day, every day, every day, every day. And we pray, we pray, we pray, we pray. Every day. See you at the crossroads. 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 Over that money, y'all. See my bigger cousin was home. Somebody really, everybody wanna test the stone. Getting this sleaze instead of easy to fall. You know I've been sitting there cause he intended on that they didn't win any. Wanna come again and again. Now tell me what you gonna do.
Can somebody, anybody tell me why? Hey, can somebody, anybody tell me why?